First off, guys, look, I'm going to tell you this. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm going to tell you this. You know what? You can be better than me. You can be better than the Dean. And the Dean's a cold brother. I'm telling you, I'm cold. Because look at this. Let me tell you a quick story, fellas. It's like this movie I used to watch. I used to watch Kung Fu Black Belt Theater all the time. It's this movie called The 36 Chambers. And it was this guy. And what he did is he went to the Shaolin Temple. And he said, okay, you know what? Instead of going to the first level, I'm going to go all the way to the 35th level, and I'm going to beat the top dude. He went to the 35th level, guys, got beat down. So then he decided to go to the first level and work his way up, which you can do. And what happened was, not only did he beat the guy in the 35th level, he made a 36 chamber because he's that cold. If that guy can do it, you guys can do it. The game is very easy. I know you don't have confidence. I know, but you know what? It's deep inside of you. And what I try to teach you guys, you have to love yourself. You know what? If you ask me today who I love, I'll tell you I love me. Look, I'm hugging myself right now because I love myself. And because I love myself, and the only difference, let me tell you, write this down. Make sure you get that red crayon and write this down. The only difference between me and you is the fact that I will not allow a woman to, number one, disrespect me or step into my territory if I don't want her in my territory. It is very, very easy. But you know what? It's a stepping process. You can't just jump into the 35th chamber. You have to take your time. You have to learn yourself. You have to get your sixth sense about women. You have to know the board of the chess pieces. You have to learn the art of sex. You know, the problem, Kermit, the thing is, what's going on right now, most of these guys, you're stuck in Miss Crabtree's 5th grade sex ed class. And that's your thought process, because you know what? Mom and Dad stopped teaching you after a while. Miss Crabtree stopped teaching you after a while. They left you on your own. And this is what I'm telling you. This is the Dean. The Dean has got you covered. I'm not here to teach you about the birds and the bees. I'm here to teach you about the hornets and the vultures. So I'm here to teach you about the world of dating. And you don't think you have the confidence? It's in you. It's in you. And when you sit here and say, you know what, I'm afraid to get rejected. Let's talk about rejection real quick. Kermit, can I talk to him about rejection real quick, dog?
Absolutely. Go for it.
That's my ace boo cool right there. Let me tell you about rejection. We get rejected every day. Yes, that's the truth. Think about this for a second. If you go to McDonald's and you want a vanilla shake, and they tell you, you know what, Kermit, they don't have any vanilla shakes. Are you going to stand over in the corner in the fetal position all upset? No. You're going to do two things. You're either going to, number one, buy something else, or number two, go to a different McDonald's and get a vanilla shake. That's how I'm trying to structure this game for you guys. You know what? Once you get the idea that the worst thing a woman can say to you is no, once you get the idea that you can't get every woman, once you realize those two things, once you make fear, once you make rejection your boys, your best friends. I'm talking about when you're at the theater, you tell everybody, get out my way. I'm saving 2 seats for my boys. You have to understand fear and rejection. It's not that it's there to bring you down. It's just there because it's there. It's just that reaction of nervousness that you get when you see something beautiful. I mean, we love beautiful things. Hell, I love beautiful things. But you know what? I love me a little bit more. And I will not allow myself to change who I am as a person. And this is the thing about the game I want to teach you guys and tell you real quick. See, I don't want to change who you are. I never want to see you guys change who you are, because you know what? Who you are is the best thing in the world. It's just that you need to incorporate certain aspects of this game that will change you, and you won't even notice the change. It will just happen. It will just come. It will just happen. You're like, man, what the hell did that just happen? Did that just change? You will be just like that. I'm trying to tell you. I don't want you to learn about masks, because if you learn how to be, if someone tells you to be cocky and funny, and you put on that mask and be cocky and funny, and you're not a cocky and funny person, sooner or later that mask is going to come off, and that woman is not going to like you anymore because she liked that person that was wearing the mask. And that's what I don't want that for you guys. I don't want that. I want you guys to be yourselves with the game. The game is for everybody. It's just you have something inside, and you just got to unleash it. Right now it's sleeping, and you just don't know how to wake it up. And it's the easiest thing to wake up, man. Kermit, it's easy, big dog.
All right, we got a few minutes left. Why don't you take us through your website? Anything new going on there that people should know to check out?
Yeah, hey, everybody, come on over. Come on over. Take a walk with me to my site. Come on over to my site. Look, my site is basically, we have our podcast shows come on every Thursday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thursday. Don't forget, but the thing I have on my site, what you see now, is Nice Guy TV. What I decided on doing is not only am I going to do podcast shows for you guys, but I'm going to show you guys what happens when you're too nice. What happens when you're too nice to women? And that is my show. That's what it's a YouTube TV type show that I'm going to take 9 minutes and take a situation and help you guys get out of it no matter what the situation is. Because let me tell you something, guys. You don't have to be stuck where you're at. You don't have to be there. You can be, and it's hard to believe, you can be better than the boy. You can be better than your boy, the Dean. It's just like Dragon Ball Z. The roof is as high as you want to go. You can be better than me. You just have to start at the first level. But my site, Kermit, let's see, you have the pickup calculator. You've got the girlfriend calculator for you guys who have girlfriends. You've got the wife calculator for you guys who are in relationships or in a wife or in a bad situation with a woman. Oh, my God, I got nothing but love for you. I'm on MySpace. Come on, join my MySpace. Come take a walk with your boy, the Dean. Because you know what? My boy Kermit, hey, Kermit's like a brother to me, man. I just want to give Kermit some love real quick. Kermit is my boy, man. Sometimes I need to ask my mom or my dad, do they have sex with somebody else or something? Because Kermit is a cool MF, man. That is my boy, man. He's cool. But Kermit, man, I'll be quiet, man. You know you're my boy, man. I had to give you some love, man.
I appreciate that, Dean, and the love is returned, definitely.
I love you, Kermit.
Something we're almost out of time here. Something I really wanted to focus on that you had said in passing, and that is, it's all about self-love. It's about learning to love yourself more than loving someone else. When I was on my journey, I started off in the worst possible situation, hit rock bottom, worked my way up from loser to seducer, title of my autobiography. That was the one thing I learned at the end of my journey, and that is, I like me. I like who I am. Despite whatever health issues I have, despite whatever financial woes I may have, despite my day-to-day hardships, I'm really happy to be me. And I think one of the key elements, and Dean, correct me if I'm wrong on this, one of the ways you know that you've reached a point where you like yourself is if you can answer the following question. If you could be anybody in the world, who would you be? If you could have anybody else's life, whose life would you have? And if you answer, I wouldn't want to be anybody else, I'd still want to be me given the option, that's what I think, that you have reached the point of that self-love that's needed to make the game work.
Absolutely. And one thing, my brother Kermit from another mother, you forgot one thing, big dog. And once you realize that you can say no to a woman, that you don't need to impress her, that you're the opportunity, that she needs to impress you. Once you get there, hey, come on over with the Dean. You could be better than me.
And you know what? On that note, we're going to have to sign off. We're going to be going to a few more commercials before we sign off. Dean, it's been absolutely great having you on the show. We definitely invite you back. This has been a really fun interview. I've been on your show, and I definitely hope to talk to you again there. Why don't we hear the Dean's website from the words of the Dean himself? Where do we go, Dean?
This is where you go. Get your crayons out. www.dating4men. Remember, dating4men. Just want to say one thing real quick. Remember, in order to get respect from a woman, you have to learn self-respect. I'm done. I'm out the door, Kermit.
And with that, we're out. Good night, everybody.
Frank Talks is sponsored in part by the Calibrated Storytelling Seminar. Have you ever felt tongue-tied when talking to a woman and did not know what to say next? This seminar provides the structure to create personalized stories that connect to a woman's emotional needs. Calibration is about putting people into the categories and then modifying your behavior. Do you want to learn how to be truthful about who you are, but in an interesting and seductive way? If you want women to like you for the real you, then this seminar is for you. The Calibrated Storytelling Seminars and telephone consultations, only available at franktalks.com.